Powder Puff. Tonight in my speech, I'm going to inform you guys about why Powder Puff is very important and why it should keep on going in high school sports. Powder Puff is a fun, popular, and very competitive sport in high school. Powder Puff is one of the few things that high school girls live up to their entire high school career. Powder Puff is only allowed for the senior girls, and they usually play against their rivalry team or sometimes junior year. It's been going on for the past 60 years, and I don't find it ending anytime soon. It starts in the month of October, and the actual game day is the day before Thanksgiving. I remember Powder Puff since I was in 6th grade, and ever since then I've been wanting to play my whole middle school and high school career. I will take all of you on this exciting journey that only a select few get to experience. I will tell you about all of it. I will give you a brief overview about the entire game and what kind of went on throughout the whole works. So what is Powder Puff, may you ask? Well, the definition of Powder Puff football games are flag football or touch football games between girls from junior or senior classes or crosstown school rivals. For me, I played against my crosstown school rival. Powder Puff practice starts in mid-October. Practice always started at 4 because we had to practice the dance for the pep rally. So at 4 we had to practice for the dance, and at 5 o'clock was when we would begin our football practice. Our practices typically lasted for about from 5 to 8 p.m. And if you were ever late to the dance practice, you would be penalized and you wouldn't be able to practice for the game. So if you would get there at 5, you really want to get there for 4 because you want to practice for the dance. At 5 o'clock you'd start the game, and you know, it was definitely hard, but it was a great time, and I'm going to tell you about my experience with the practices. So the first day of practice was definitely the hardest because we didn't know what positions we were going to have. We were introduced to every coach, and we had to learn this warm-up routine that would help us perform every practice, and if we did not get it right, we had to do it over and over again pretty much. The practices were never easy. It was a lot of hard work, but also a lot of fun. Every girl had to try out for their position, so we each had to try out for every single position to see which position we would be accounted for. I got picked for defense, and I was a linebacker. After all the hard work and practice, the day finally came, but before it started, we had the pep rally. So the pep rally started at 12. The pep rally was a really exciting part. It definitely motivated the team and got everyone's spirits high. We had breakfast at 7 a.m. with the coaches and the boy cheerleaders. That breakfast, all the coaches definitely gave us the biggest pep talks and encouraged us to play our heart out and to really try and win. Later on that day, we had to practice the dance, and we only had one class left, so that one class was very important. The pep rally started out with speakers who introduced each girl and what position they were playing. We ran out and we did our dances. While everyone was screaming and cheering, it was the most exciting thing of my entire life. After we went, the boy cheerleaders went, which was so funny, and we cheered them on while they made fun of our rival school, Sheehan. The pep rally was done, and then it was time to discuss the game. The coaches each gave a speech and were telling us about how important this game was. Not only did we need to have fun, but we needed to win. So then, you know, we went into 3 different teams, offense, defense, and special teams. Then we went onto the field and waited for game to start. Today was game day, and the excitement of finally getting to play. This was definitely the most, every year, each school gets its turn at Powder Puff to be played on the field. Lyman Hall was the home team that year. That year we wore blue and Sheehan wore white, which was weird because usually home teams were white. We had to warm up perfectly since we practiced every Sunday. We ran onto the field and the crowd was over 5,000 people, so it was definitely a big deal, and that's another factor as to why Powder Puff is a really big deal for not only the high school students but the community, because I mean more than 5,000 people show up to the game, which definitely makes it a big deal. As the game started, I remember looking around, all the people cheering and screaming our names. It was epic, and it felt like we were actually playing in the NFL. As the game went on, it got more and more intense. The end of the game was the most exciting but yet scariest time. As the game slowly came to an end, we were down by 1 touchdown. It was up to special teams to get it right. Unfortunately, our team did not get the touchdown, but it was still, the most exciting moment of my entire life, and this is why Powder Puff is, and always will be, the greatest time for high school. Okay?
Nice.
Thank you.